Sentinels of prosperity, keepers of legacy, protectors of progress, guardians of democracy. These are the defenders of critical national assets. The Central Industrial Security Force. Sentinels of India's critical assets. For over 5 decades, the CISF has stood tall at the gateways of India's critical infrastructure and sensitive establishments. Serving as saviors and protectors since the post-independence era. (1960s) India. A new industrial economy was just taking flight when its PSUs were besieged by industrial violence and theft. Then came the catastrophic fire of 1964 at the Heavy Engineering Corporation in Ranchi. This was the catalyst for the birth of CISF in 1969. Since then, it has become the backbone of India's economy. A paramilitary force to be reckoned with, earning the trust of the public and private sector. A multifaceted force that throws a protective net over land, air, and sea, forming an impenetrable wall around India's most strategic assets. Today, the CISF is there at every major airport, standing guard as the billion-strong nation takes flight, and ensuring international trade thrives at every shipping dock. As Indian industry booms, the watchful eye of CISF sweeps over giant PSUs, forming a protective armor in volatile areas affected by left-wing extremism, insurgency, and militancy. CISF also protects several sensitive private installations, besides offering excellence in security consultancy. CISF is the first line of defense at each strategic and sensitive installation, shielding nuclear facilities, space agencies, and power plants. And the mighty pillars of Indian democracy. With CISF, India's future is in safe hands. So is its glorious past. It is the custodian of India's heritage, preserving historical icons for generations to come. CISF is the unbreachable fortress that guards our enduring symbols. There's no plot too devious, no criminal too dangerous, even in disguised form, that can escape vigilant CISF and damage India's pride. A front-runner in countering the war on terror, CISF eliminates every threat in its tracks and makes India a safe destination. In the heart of the national capital, CISF protects its lifeline, the Delhi Metro, keeping the masses moving at every metro station. Unwavering in the line of duty, they protect millions of innocent lives. CISF forces make their presence felt at every major airport. Always at service to win hearts and minds, and always on alert to squash any danger. Fighting terror is an ever-growing challenge, with new dangers emerging every day. It demands not just courage, but cutting-edge technology. From body cameras and tubular firing ranges to portable explosive and drug detection devices, CISF's state-of-the-art security is primed to defeat the most diabolical terror plots. And then there's man's best friend, ready on command to sniff out hidden dangers and bring down criminal cartels. These canines of CISF are as committed as any human, dedicated to combat the terror. But danger isn't always from a terror outfit. To the rescue is India's finest fire service, the CISF Fire Wing, the most specialized and well-equipped emergency service in the only Central Armed Police Force. It is this brand of bravery that the nation calls upon when faced with its most dire calamities. These elite firefighters rush in where few dare to go, taking on raging infernos with specialized skills and unmatched courage. CISF is a breed apart, ready to give their all, to provide the highest levels of security. In 2006, the Special Security Group SSG was raised. Today, these commandos are entrusted with the lives of India's most important dignitaries, officials and leaders, providing the highest standards of security to all categories of protectees. No matter how grave the threat, our protectees can feel secure with the shields of CISF by their side, ready to fight fire with fire and save the day. Today, the CISF is more than 1.5 lakh strong and rapidly growing. Each soldier has a singular motto: protection and security. It is imprinted when they first arrive as trainees at one of CISF's elite institutes, like the National Industrial Security Academy, that trains not just India's finest, but also personnel from international forces. Here they become unbreakable in mind, body and spirit. Unshakable in the face of danger. Indisputable masters in all aspects of security. And lethal fighting machines to defend their mandate. Fighting side by side with the men are the women of CISF. On equal footing at every stage. And given the same opportunities to shine. These remarkable soldiers make up the largest percentage of women deployed across all CAPF. Crushing stereotypes under their boots, they march proudly in the service of the nation. For the heroes of CISF, it is always nation before self. And there is no greater glory than fortifying the foundations on which India stands. Every time the nation calls, the CISF will rise, donning the armor of loyalty and integrity, serving from the heart and with a smile, armed with courage and determination. CISF will take its place as guardians of India's growth, force of the future. CISF, Central Industrial Security Force, Sentinels of India's critical assets.